Hey Movebubblers, it's Heather. This video is all about what is a break clause. Well, let's get started. It's not you, it's me. Think we need to take a break. Sometimes things just don't work out. It can happen in relationships and it can also happen with renting. I know, you thought it was great at first when you moved in, everything was gonna be rainbows and butterflies, it was gonna be fantastic, but then, something went wrong. And now you're thinking, actually, I don't wanna live here, I wanna move out. ASAP. Getting out of your tenancy contract is easy when it's on a periodic rolling or it's come to the end, but what happens when you want to move out earlier? How do you leave a property without incurring any legal action from the landlord, especially when you sign that 12-month contract? Enter the break clause. This is one of the rental market's best kept secrets. And I'm here to tell you what it is and why it's important. Let's get started with the basics. What is a break clause? A break clause is inserted into your tenancy agreement and it lets either you, the renter, or the landlord terminate the contract early. This means that any party can make some adjustments to the AST, the Assured Short-Term Tenancy, without any implications. For renters, this means that you can move out the property earlier than what was stated on the contract. Break clauses are typically inserted at the middle point of a contract. For example, a 12-month long contract will have a break clause around the 6-month mark, and a contract that is 24 months long will have a break clause around the 12-month period. Not all break clauses are the same. Some of them have specifics on how to end the agreement, while others will require you to just notify your landlord or your managing agent. Normally, you'll have to give 1 month's notice after the break clause sets in. The details of how to activate the break clause can be found in the AST. And if your break clause starts after 6 months, then you can activate that break clause anytime after that 6-month period. Take a look at your AST because it should be in there. And you might be thinking, why do you need a break clause? Well, simply put, things happen. You might have moved to the city with a great job and then you've lost it, so you've lost your income, or perhaps you just don't like the place that you're living in anymore. It can be hard to keep long-term promises, especially when there's money involved. Having that break clause adds an extra layer of security for both you, the renter, and the landlord in case anything like that should happen. The majority of tenancies do last for the duration of the AST, but it's just good to know that if you aren't happy with your situation, then there is a solution. Just in case the unexpected happens. Another question you might have is, are break clauses mandatory? There is no legislation that states that there has to be a break clause in a contract, but often you'll find that some tenancies are flexible and they allow renters to come in and out whenever they choose. But during the process of renting, you should definitely check in the AST if there is a break clause. This is especially useful if you're thinking of living in a place for a year or longer. And if you find that in the contract there's no break clause, just speak to your landlord or your letting agent to see if they will put it in there. And it's great to know that there is flexible renting with build-to-rent communities. As the private rental market has grown in numbers, the expectation from the renters has grown too. With increased expectations comes more options. One of those options is more flexible contracts in build-to-rent communities. Short, medium, and long-term contracts are available depending on what suits you at this time in your life. Flexible living is key. It's becoming a more prominent feature that definitely meets the changing needs of renters, especially in this day and age when we can change jobs, change countries. Yeah, it just really helps to know that there are flexible contracts out there. So what does this mean for the future of renting? Break clauses are definitely essential if you want to protect yourself against the unknown. But as the market evolves, a flexible rental strategy will become the norm. And this just gives renters more choice to know that in this current climate of you can change jobs whenever you want, that there are flexible contracts out there to suit every need. And like I said before, there are a lot of flexible contracts in build-to-rent communities, and if you are looking for a place like that, then make sure that you download the free Movebubble app because there are thousands of properties on there to view from London and Manchester, and there are also free video walkthroughs so you can check out the property in real time. And that is everything you need to know about break clauses. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Movebubble YouTube channel because we're going to be bringing you so many more awesome and useful videos. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!